Hi kids, and welcome to Science is the Bomb with Mrs. Holderbaum. Remember, scientists like to explore, they like to ask questions, they like to try new things. Scientists wonder why things happen. Sometimes scientists do experiments to find out which thing is the best or why something works the best. So what we're going to do today is we are going to do an experiment to see which soap makes the most bubbles. So here's what I have. I have some Dawn dish soap. Then I have another kind of dish soap called Extra. It almost looks just like my Dawn dish soap. And then I have some hand soap. It's the kind that's kind of foamy. And what I'm wondering is, which one of these kinds of soap works the best? Which one makes the most bubbles? Now, if you do this experiment at home, you could use 3 different kinds of soaps that you have at your house. So the things we need for this experiment are 3 different soaps. If you don't have 3, you could do it with 2. We're going to need 3 glasses or bowls to put the soap in to see if they make, to see how much bubbles they make. We're going to need a straw to blow bubbles, and we're going to need to put some water in the bowls too. So the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to put some of the soap into the little bowls that I have. And I'm actually, when I do it, I'm going to put them into a container like this so that if I make a mess, it doesn't get all over the place. The mess will go right inside of here. So when you add your soap, you're going to try to put about the same amount of soap in each container. So the first one is my foaming hand soap. So I'm going to put a little squirt in. So I'm just putting about that much. So it looks like it's just covering the bottom of my bowl, or if you're using a glass or a jar or a cup. Now for my next one, I'm going to do my Dawn dish soap. I'm going to put some in about the same amount as I put in for my foamy hand soap. So it's about the same. Then I'm going to put my Extra dish soap. This is the one that looks kind of like, I almost put it in the same one. It looks kind of like Dawn dish soap, but it's a different kind of soap. So I'm kind of wondering which one of these is going to work, the best. So I've got hand soap, the middle one is the Dawn dish soap, and my last one is the Extra. Okay? So now I'm going to add some water to each of my containers. I just have a jar here, but you could, if you're doing it in the kitchen, you could just turn on the sink and put some water in. So I'm going to fill it up so that I have about the same amount of water in all of my bowls. About the same amount of water in all of my bowls. All right. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blow some bubbles into each of these and see which one makes the most bubbles. Let's find out. All right, now for the next part, we're going to do the experiment. So the first one I'm going to try is my foaming hand soap. Now when I blow the bubbles in each one, I need to do it for about the same amount of time. So when I do it, I think I'm going to just count in my head to about, I think I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll stop because I want to do the same amount of bubbles in each one. And be careful, don't drink it. Make sure you're blowing bubbles. So make sure you're blowing out. Okay, so I'm going to put my straw in this one for foaming hand soap. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that made quite a bit of bubbles, didn't it? Let's see But what happens when I do it for about 5 seconds? And the next one is the Dawn dish soap. Let's see what happens. Ready? Whoa! I think that one made even more. Wow. It looks like it's up a little higher and it went out even farther. So far the Dawn dish soap made the most. All right, now last I have extra dish soap. It looks exactly like Dawn dish soap. Let's see how much bubbles this makes. So I'll blow my bubbles for about 5 seconds. Ready? Wow, it looked like that one, it went up higher, but it didn't spread out as much as my Dawn dish soap. All right, so I'm thinking, let me see, I think I'm gonna check my Dawn dish soap and this last one more time. Let's see. That made a lot. Let's see about this one. Look like they're making just about the same amount of bubbles, but it seems that these two have a lot more than the hand soap. The hand soap didn't seem like it made quite as much. So I think it's kind of a tie between these two, it seems. All right, now I'm going to show you one more thing you could do when you do your science experiment. You could change this into an art project too. Here's what you could do. Put a little bit of food coloring inside of each one. I'll put like 3 or 4 drops in each. So I'll put some red. I think I'll put some blue in this one. Then I will put some green in this one. And then I'm going to blow some bubbles. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of paper and I'm going to see if I can make a print of the bubbles on my piece of paper. So first we did the science experiment and we found out that the hand soap didn't make as many bubbles as the dish soap. And then it looked like the Dawn dish soap and the extra had the same amount, but you know what I'm noticing now that I'm watching? Look at this one. Can you see that? The bubbles are going away faster, and in the Dawn dish soap, the bubbles are staying. So now this is making me think that actually the Dawn dish soap is the best type of soap and it makes the most bubbles. Yeah, it looks like the extra made me think it was going to be good, but the bubbles are going away really fast. All right, guys. So now I'm going to blow some bubbles in all of them. Then I'm going to see if I can make this into an art project. I'm going to see if I can change my science into art. So let's make some bubbles. First I'll make some green ones. See if I can get a print of it. Well, I can't see it too good on that paper. Let's see if I can see the blue any better. Maybe I should stir it up a little bit. Let's see if I can get a print of any of the blue bubbles. A little bit. I can kind of see some bubbles on there. Can you guys see that? I'll get a little closer. And now I'll try my red. Let's see if I can get a print of that. It's kind of a light color. I thought maybe it would be a little darker, but I can see the bubbles. I can see the shapes of the bubbles. Maybe you can blow more and try to make even more prints and see what happens. Oh, it looks kind of cool. And then you can let your paper dry and you'll have a bubble print art project made out of your science project. Wow, that was a lot of fun. You know what? Good thing I used this container to catch my mess. because it did make a mess. So make sure when you do this, you use a plastic container to catch your mess. See what you find out. See what kind of soap makes the most bubbles at your house. It doesn't have to be the same kinds of soaps I use. Give it a try. See what you find out, because scientists like to do experiments to find out sometimes which product is the best. So this time I'm pretty sure it was the Dawn dish soap, because it made a lot of bubbles, and the bubbles seemed to last a long time. Remember, you can also make a little art project and make some prints of your bubbles too. All right, kids, thanks for watching. Have fun doing your experiment. Thanks for watching Science is the Bomb with Mrs. Holderbaum, and have a great day.